From here, he sends it way too close. In the end, towards, and he's not hanging around. Looking for the pace of McAllister. And he's certainly got that. Look at him race clear to get onto the ball. And there are two arriving, one of whom is McCann. And McCann evades the challenge, and McCann goes for goal! Oh, what a brilliant goal on the break for Forest Green. And then back in control again. This super game twists once more. Sutton, who have only just equalised, look as though they have thrown this one away.
Jed Ward has to take a lot of the responsibility for this goal. Then McAllister, look at this, sidewinder on the money. On the money, McAllister's endeavour to go and get on the ball, he does brilliant. Slows himself down, then it's this delivery. I think McCann's fortunate. I think he's fortunate with that first touch. It allows him to then take another one and then finds the bottom right-hand corner.
Well, McCann was the hero on Bank Holiday Monday when he scored in the 94th minute. We're not quite there yet, but he looks as though he is the main man again.
Another good opportunity as Sercombe wins it back in the centre of the pitch.
Poor ball that from Sercombe. He goes to lob himself. That's a bit of a bet on for Sercombe. He scores! Liam Sercombe with a fantastic lob inside the centre circle. Sees the keeper off his line, goes over the top of him, and that is pure class from Liam Sercombe.
That was fantastic. Just easily picked up in the centre of the pitch, in the centre circle. Takes it one touch out of his feet, looks up, just clips it so nonchalantly, and the keeper's backpedaling, was never going to get there.
McCann with the free kick, goes for goal, and finds the goal! Charlie McCann, 30 yards out, top corner of the goal, puts Forest Green 1-0 up.
What a fantastic goal that is for Charlie McCann. He thought he might go off injured earlier on in the game after a bit of a nasty challenge, but he steps up over that ball, whips it in with his right foot into the top corner. Forest Green celebrating now in front of the fans. They're 1-0 up.
McAllister is to his right, finds McAllister, going towards goal, cuts inside. Might have to touch too many, goes to Bunker for the score. And Bunker scores outside the area, fresh off the bench, picks his spot, and finds the top corner of the goal. Harvey Bunker, take a bow. Forest Green 3-0.
Another fantastic goal for Forest Green Rovers. And that was Harry Cardwell driving forward in the central position towards the final goal. Lays it off to his right where Kyle McAllister carried on the run, cut back infield. The momentum might have gone, laid it off ever so nonchalantly to Bunker. He just wraps his foot around it. Just goes into the top corner of the goal.
McAllister's there, who he leaves it for. Finds an unmarked May, calls to shoot, he responds and finds the back of the net! May with a cracker there to put Forest Green 2-0 up. He had about 10 yards of space, he picked his spot perfectly. The keeper was diving, but he couldn't stop that ball going into the goal, and Forest Green going 2-0 up.
Wow, what a finish again. Adam May's first goal of the season there. The Steve Cotton spoke very highly of him on Tuesday night.
Looking for the run there through the centre, and it's a lovely... Oh, that's a ridiculous finish. From the substitute that's just come on. He dinks it over Ross. He could do absolutely nothing about that. That's just sheer quality by Jenks. And that's certainly wrapped up the 3 points for the visitors. Nothing Maidenhead could do about that. That's just brilliant. He had no right, really. That was just about a half chance, but it was just the way he took it. It was just a masterful finish.
Has time to take a few touches and looks to go past his man at the edge of the... Shoots and scores for Forest Green! What a goal that was, and Carl McAllister, he had space, took some touches, placed his shot outside the penalty area, and it delightfully swerved into the back of the net, and after 21 minutes, Forest Green lead by 1-0.
I'll tell you what, that was almost a carbon copy to what happened about 2 minutes prior. But this time, he managed to get away from his player enough where he lined it up on his left foot and just belted it into the bottom corner.
McCann wins the work for Forest Green, drives on forward, edge of the box now, might fancy a shot, does so, and it's a great shot and goal from Charlie McCann. It opens up for him, picks picks his spot with a shot outside the area and goes to the back of the net. And after 28 minutes, Forest Green are leading by a goal to nil.
Well, what a fantastic strike that was from Charlie McCann. Just drove forward diagonally towards the penalty area. And it opened up, it looked as if it might have been with the outside of his right foot, and it goes perfectly into the bottom corner. The keeper could do nothing about that. Jack Sims in the Sutton United goal. 29 minutes on the clock. Forest Green Rovers take the lead at the New Lawn.
Plays it over the top, looking for Garrick. Garrick comes over from his man, he's running up back against Bond, he goes towards the area. Sean gets the ball in the back there, there's Garrick. Ball played across goal and scores! Jordon Garrick goes ahead, referee takes advantage. He only had one boot on as well. Went past his man, went forward and put Forest Green back in the lead.
Oh, the New Lawn absolutely loved that from Garrick. He was one-on-one with his man who had been matching him all game long, Nathan Ralph. He gets past him, he was dragged back. We thought there might have been a free kick. The referee might have stopped it, but Garrick never gave up, got into the penalty area. He didn't go down either, which he could have done. He lost his boot in the process, goes down to the 6-yard box and just slots it underneath the goalkeeper, and Forest Green restore their lead, and Steve Cottrell absolutely loved that.
He looks to take it quickly, he does to Garrick, and Garrick wasn't as aware of that as Doige, and gets the ball taken off from Bunker. And a great shot that was from Adam May. Where'd that come from? 35 plus yards out, smashes the ball home, and Forest Green go 1-0 up in spectacular fashion.
Well, they've had opportunities from set pieces which have looked easier than that. They've come close with half chances, but that is an absolute rocket. What a moment of quality to break the deadlock. And whether it's going to take something special or not, we've seen something very, very special. Credit Christian Doige won the throw-in, took the quick throw-in, and even though Jordon Garrick wasn't quite reading it, the rebound was just seized upon by Adam May, and it just sat up perfectly for him on the half volley. Has just lashed it into the top corner, nothing Oliver Wright could do. 1-0 Forest Green, and you will not see a better strike than that.